Well, welcome back to the channel, and today we are reviewing the TrackHat version 2. So this is the unboxing. That box was quite tough to get open, I have to say. Good glue. Now that is a surprisingly small package to get the sensor version 2 in there, but okay. Now that was a surprise to see that. Now that's an extension cable for USB. So yeah, intriguing stuff. You get a small instruction leaflet, and in there you've got the URL to go and get the manual, and also to download the driver, which is the TrackHat software. And it's the version 3 that you need to download. Actually, it's now updated to version 3.1. So let's get this open, have a look, see what we've got here. Again, very well packaged. The box easily goes through the letterbox, so if you order this from James at TrackHat, it won't matter if you miss the post, because it'll just go straight through the letterbox, so don't fret. So this is intriguing. So you've got the cable attached. Now that is another departure. On the version 1 sensor, it was a removable USB. It was a micro USB actually to a USB-A. So this is obviously soldered onto the board of the unit. Clearly you can see that the device, like version 1, has been printed as a 3D printer. Intriguing. You've got the 6 IR sensors and the rudimentary hinge, and then the camera in the middle. It's quite stiff to open, but okay. Intriguing looking device, quite a lot bigger than the version 1, but then of course the version 1 only had the camera and one LED attached. Yep, build seems okay, but quite a stiff hinge, but that's okay. And obviously that goes on top of the monitor where the version 1 goes. So, onto the settings. And the settings are quite tricky. It took me quite a long time to get this right. So it's on free track. And if we start this, you can see the mapping profile and the top little window there. So it takes a couple of seconds to get going, but once it's got going, it's now mapping my features to my face. And this is a preview that you can see me, and it's tracking my head quite well. So the options are really critical. Obviously set yourself a bind for the center, that's really critical, and a center on startup, and enable the tray, which is good. And in here I disable all this lot. For the tracker, the camera setting is critical. I've set mine to near. And in camera settings, this is a critical part. I left this to default, but in the tab camera control, I changed this for me to -5 exposure. That was critical. You've got to play with that, otherwise you could get a lot of problems with it not tracking right. Another thing I did was maxed out the smoothing, because it does seem a little bit jerky otherwise. But as you'll see, it's all smooth. So we're going to go for a test in DCS first, Digital Combat Simulator, using the F-18 Hornet. Here you can see the yaw and the pitch and the roll settings I've got here. I mean, do pause the video and take these settings and match them. It seems to work quite well for me. The only limitation I've found with this particular unit, actually it's the same really with the TrackHat version 1 sensor, is there's obviously a limitation on the pitch, predictably going upwards, whereas of course it loses sight of the IR. So here we go with our F18.
Altitude. Altitude.
So on to the Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm in the F-35. And yeah, you can see that the fidelity of this TrackHat version 2 is certainly as good as the version 1. With the added benefit, you don't have to charge it. There's no cap, there's no cables, obviously except for the one that's attached to it to plug it into the computer in the first place. But other than that, nothing to worry about. And again, it's a very fast and responsive unit. It reacts very quickly to your head movements. Excellent. Can't fault this at all. I would highly recommend it. Let's go for a short takeoff. So for those that are interested, this is the F-35. I think this is the B variant. And I'm at RAF Lakenheath, which is an excellent add-on. Again, very responsive, the TrackHat 2.
Lakenheath Tower 17, QFS 188 frequency change.
Very, very good and very fast. It's highly recommended. thank you for watching. I highly recommend this unit. Enjoy the combat. See you next time.
ACOM leader, search for enemy aircraft. Free to engage. Out.